Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Typically, this is a channel about Disney stuff, mom stuff, travel stuff, and a little bit of Corona stuff. Why? Because about 5 months ago, I was diagnosed with coronavirus, and my mom was diagnosed pretty much at the same time. We were just like a few days apart. My husband happened to be sick as well, and one of my kids. So we all been there. I have created a few videos along the way, along the journey, to share it with you guys, to explain to you the symptoms and the treatments that we have received and how long it took from beginning to the end. So if you're interested in watching those videos and learning more about our journey with coronavirus, you can check out the videos right here. I'll also put them down in the description below. So I get a lot of questions still on those videos, and I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 videos, and one of the videos I think it's almost at like 100,000+ views, so it like really exploded. So I get a common question about vitamins and what course of treatment we did and so on. Disclaimer: not a doctor, not a nutritionist, not a holistic doctor, none of those things. Purely speaking from my own experience, from the suggestions of my own doctors, my holistic doctors, and just what I felt or thought that was right for me and for my kids. So I'm just going to show you the vitamins that we have been taking during this time since we were diagnosed. Now, I think I'm missing one, but I might get up and get it. Please also note that we did not have all these vitamins available because we got sick. It was end of March, beginning of April, and there was pretty much nothing available. I mean, we're in America, in the heart of New York City. There was nothing. Like, as soon as it hit, there was nothing available. So what we were able to get, and as the months went on and more things became available, we definitely ordered more things that we prefer, but we continue taking things that we had to get because there was just nothing else available. And I just feel like to support your immunity, to support your body, and just to help you get better, you need some sort of additional, vitamins, whether you're getting them through food, fruits and vegetables, juices, which is a great option, or you're getting them through actual vitamins. Alright, so I will show you. I have my kids' vitamins here, and I have my vitamins, and I also have some just over-the-counter medication and one prescription medication, which I'll show you in a bit, but I got a lot of questions about it in my other videos. I figured I'll just show it to you guys here. Okay, so to start with, we were told by our doctors, let me just go back a little bit. We had pretty bad case of coronavirus, me and my mom. We had every symptom under the sun, including double pneumonia. But again, these videos are right here and down below. You can watch them to, I guess, hear it pretty much from day one, and then multiple updates that I post. The doctor suggested that we take B12, D3, zinc, probiotics, because we were taking a lot of antibiotics for the pneumonia, and vitamin C, like really big doses of vitamin C and really big doses of zinc, which zinc alone was not available at that point at all. So let me show you. Now again, like I said, whatever we were able to get, we got, and whether you think this is a good brand or bad brand, I don't know myself. I take it and just trying to support my body as much as I can. I have placed orders with other companies that have more pure ingredients, and as they say, they might be a lot more healthier and better options of vitamins. But until that time, this is what we this is what we had. So this was the vitamin B12 that we took. So it says that you could take one tablet, but at that time, because I was so sick and I had no energy, my doctor suggested to take two. So I currently take one of the 12. Also at that time, I was only able to find vitamin D3 in the gummy form. And this one says that you could take 2 gummies, and I think I was taking between 2 and 3. Again, my doctor said that that was a-okay. We were suggested to take zinc. We could not find zinc alone. I do have it somewhere at home, but a very, very low dose, but I just couldn't find it. It might be somewhere in one of my bags. But the one that we got before, and I was able to get another one just in case, just to have it on hand, is the combination of calcium, magnesium, zinc, and this one actually has D3 in it as well. But the zinc, it's only 25 milligrams in here. Good. Let's see, maybe right here really quick. Now, my doctor and my holistic doctor was suggesting when we were sick, and because my mom was taking these antibiotics, which I forgot what they're called, she especially had to take zinc, and they were saying that she needed to take at least like 500 to almost like 1,000 milligrams of zinc every day. Okay, the other one that I was taking, and I was taking this from the beginning, and I did have this at home because my very first symptoms of coronavirus were headaches. They started off with just like this annoying headache that would not go away, and then I thought I was having a sinus infection because it was like really shooting into my nose, into my eye, like my face was really hurting. So my holistic doctor suggested that I take magnesium, and I take magnesium here and there when I do have headaches, and it does help. So this one is 250 milligrams, and when I do have those stubborn headaches, they're not severe, they're just there. So my holistic doctor would always recommend to take up to 1,000 milligrams for a couple of days to help with the headaches. So I have that. Then we were told to take vitamin C, and at that point we could not find vitamin C nowhere, nothing. So the only thing we had, and I only had a little bit, was the Emergency, and this is the one I had. So this one has 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C plus D and zinc, which was great. The print here is so little, I can't even make it out, but it says that you should take you know, 1 packet daily. That's what we took until we were able to find regular vitamin C. Now later we did find Rainbow Light brand, which is one of the better brands that we like as a family. So this is vitamin C. I ordered this, I think, second week of April. I didn't get it until probably like mid-June. So this has 250 milligrams of vitamin C, and it's good for ages 4 and above. And then it says, I think here, to take 3 gummies if you're 4 years of age and older. And you know, this is like I said, a better version. Like, there's no artificial sweeteners, you know, it's organic kind of, you know, ingredients that we prefer, and especially for giving it to the kids. The next thing we recently got, and I got this one at Costco, and by the way, you can get this brand and this brand in Costco or BJ's. It's like a wholesale, I guess, kind of club. Big bottles, like this one has 300, and I think this one is from Costco, and I think it was 2 of them. It was like $15, maybe $20. So very affordable, very good prices, and you get a lot. So if you have a family, you know, 3 or 4 or 5, like it's really worth it. So the other thing we got recently, which was suggested by my holistic doctor and some of my friends who are from Asian countries, is turmeric. They all swear by it, that it helps support your immunity and that it helps with inflammation. So, and especially when we were having pneumonia, like this would have been super beneficial. But we didn't have it then, but we have it now. And I also have it as a seasoning, so I think this time we're good. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you 2 medicine. So one is over the counter and it's a low dose Bayer. I'm sure majority of you people know. So this is aspirin. You know, you have to speak to your doctor before you use this medication. Please don't go and just start taking it without consulting your doctor. When I had my pneumonia, which lasted for a long time, and first it was difficulty breathing, and then it was severe chest pains, and then my legs started hurting. So I went to get checked, and the doctor was a little bit concerned, and he actually wanted me to go and get my veins checked for blood clots and stuff like that, but nothing was available. Nothing, like no sonogram places were open. So he right there suggested that I start taking a low dose of Bayer, which is, I think they used to call it like baby aspirin, which is 81 milligrams, which is this one. And I don't typically like to take medicine. I just try to do as natural as possible. But I also spoke to my holistic doctor, and she 100% backed him up, because they said because I had so much damage in my lungs and so much scar tissue, that it would be probably safe and beneficial for me if I took a low dose of aspirin, just to prevent a blood clot that my lungs can throw. And it was suggested for my mom as well. I haven't taken it. I literally probably took it maybe about two weeks, and it was like every other day. That's what they recommended. And my pump. So again, if you go and watch those videos, you know that I was suffering with like severe difficulty breathing. So difficult, it was so hard. I've never experienced anything in my life, and I think I talked about that in those videos as well. Like just walking, I don't know, from my garage up to my house was very difficult. So the pumps that they gave me twice, and then they gave me multiple refills, and this one is actually still brand new, and I'm like saving it because I'm petrified. Like honestly, I think this is what helped me breathe, helped me open up my lungs, and felt like I wasn't going to collapse and die on the spot. So this is just a Buterol, and this one is just in the form of a pump, and you would just, you know, pump. And this was my first one. I'm sorry, I had like a coin stuck over here, but this was the first one I got, and it's also Buterol. And this one actually was really large. Like I've never used inhalers before, and I don't know if it will focus, but this had like 300 pumps in there, and I still have 68, and I think this one still has 200, but this one is brand new. So I'm saving these. Like they don't expire until 2022, so I'm saving these like with my life. I'm guarding these, because if it's gonna come again, and God forbid, you know, before I can get to the doctors, this is just really important for me to have. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the vitamins that we typically like to give our children, and then vitamins again that we were just able to get during this pandemic and crisis, because our regular vitamins weren't available. So I really like this brand a lot. It is non-GMO, it's allergen friendly, it's gluten-free, it's dairy-free. Their ingredients are top-notch, and this brand actually has a lot of different vitamins. Like they have super green fruits, they have plant-based omega, they have vitamin D3, they have calcium, so they have a lot of ones, but of course now it's very hard to find. But I have another one. This one's actually 200, and then I have another one that's the same version except it's organic. So love this. Love it, love it, love it. Another brand that we really like for the kids is vitamin D3. We recently started to use it because one of our kids had a low vitamin D, but we're very happy with it, and I actually ended up ordering a couple more of these, and I have them, and I feel so good because vitamin D3 is good obviously for bones and to support healthy you know, immunity. Also, we're giving them the rainbow light because like I said earlier, that this is good for adults and kids, because we didn't have any other vitamin C. Also, I think at some point I got these in Trader Joe's. It's the little critters. I don't like this brand too much just because of their ingredients and stuff, but I think when I was just in a desperate need to find some sort of vitamins just to help protect my children a little bit, I said, okay, we're just gonna get this. So this one is vitamin C, zinc, and vitamin D. And you know, it tells you like if your child is between 2 and 3, give them 1 gummies. If they're, you know, 4 and older, you give them 2 gummies. So we do have this, and I think we actually have a really big one of this as well, because again, I was ordering them in April and they didn't come until mid-June. Then I've used this brand before. It's Ollie, and this is a kid's multivitamin, and it has omega-3 and a blend of vitamin A, C, D, E, B, and zinc. This is a brand new one, so we're, you know, saving it for the scary time if it should come. And then I ordered, again, this was another one that I ordered, vitamin C, and the reason I ordered this one because it said it's tooth friendly, it's orange flavor, and it's 250 milligrams per serving of vitamin C, and you can give your kids 2 gummies. They're non-GMO, they're gluten-free, they're natural flavor, vegetarian, and they're peanut and tree nut free, which is, you know, a great option for kids. This is also brand new. We haven't opened it yet, so I guess once we're finished with the rainbow light, we'll probably start with this. I think I have it all. Then of course, you know, when the virus kicked in, that you should not be giving your children or for yourself anything that had ibuprofen. So you should only do like Tylenol and stuff. So brands like Advil, Motrin, ibuprofen stuff, you shouldn't take, because I don't know, it was giving some sort of I don't know, not bad reactions, but it wasn't working the way it needed to. So I make sure that, again, in Costco I stocked up on Tylenol, because again, when everything happened, there was nothing available. And I also have children's Advil. And again, you know, I'm not going crazy, you know, buying a bunch of stuff. Like majority of these bottles have, you know, big amounts, like I said, like you know, my vitamin D3 has 150 gummies, the B12 has 300, the magnesium, calcium, zinc has 100, turmeric has 180. So the quantities are big, so I don't think we need to buy more. I just, you know, like any parent anywhere in the world, you have it, you don't have it, you go to the store and you buy it. And then it came to it that there was just nothing available. So I made sure that we have 2 of the Tylenols and 2 of Advils, you know, just in case. And I've also ordered on Amazon disposable masks, and I got 2 pouches like this, and it was 100 of them, and I think it was about, gosh, I think it was like $30 to $34, which I think is reasonable, because anywhere we go here, whether you're in Trader Joe's, Stop and Shop, Target, Bright, you're getting about anywhere from 10 to 20 masks, and they're costing you anywhere from like like $10. If it's 10 masks, it's like $9.99, and if it's like 20 masks, it's like close to 20 bucks. So I think that this was you know, this was a good value. Anyways, so again, guys, this is just kind of, you know, my experience. This is what we've been taking. Your course of treatment could and might be very much different from mine. You might not be a believer in vitamins, and that's okay, because to each its own. You know, I'm in New York City, so during the pandemic and when, you know, everything hit and when I was sick, like, I didn't obviously go to the stores, and, you know, I can't eat a pound of apples, you know what I mean? Like, I can't eat a bag of spinach. I try to eat it as much as I can and feed it to my children, and we juice and we make smoothies, which is all great things, but it's just, I think during this crisis that we're currently in, I just think everybody needs a little bit of a booster. But you know, how you do it, it's totally up to you. And again, not a doctor, not a holistic doctor, not a nutritionist, just going by what happened to me and to my family and what the doctors suggested that we do and take. So please, 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 if you're not sure, if you're pregnant, if you have small children, if you have elderly, if you have underlying issues or conditions, just don't start taking something without, you know, doing your own research and speaking to your health care professional. I think that's it. So if you have any more questions, leave them down in the comments below. I try my very best to answer everything I could on my channel, and especially the ones in regards to coronavirus, the treatments, the symptoms and stuff like that, because I know that when I was sick and my mom was sick and, you know, my kid was sick, there was just, the only thing you heard was that the bad things, like, they weren't saying how many people are surviving, they were saying how many people were dying, and it's just a very scary thing. So not really knowing what's happening. And again, if you watch all my videos in regards to coronavirus and the updates, the only two people who had the similar symptoms was myself and my mom. One of my kids had completely different symptoms. My husband didn't even know he had coronavirus. So it just, again, you just never know how it's going to hit you. I don't know what's coming, you know, it's September of 2020. I don't know. So we shall see, but I say before it hits the fan, just prepare yourself. Speak to your doctors, go to the doctor, get checked, make sure you're okay, speak to them, order yourself vitamins for yourself, for your family, and that's it. And the only thing I don't have here, because we were taking it during the time we were taking a lot of antibiotics, is probiotics. I think the brand was Nature Made, this brand, and it was gummies. I think it had, because I know they have a couple million, the probiotics in the millions, and I think the one that we were taking was like 4 billion. So I have that for kids, and the ones that I took, I just don't have it here because we're done, but I should get that. And that's about it. Hope this helps. Like I said, if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I'll try my best to answer them, and all, you know, I can do and hope and pray for everyone, including myself and my family, that we're all going to be okay. Whether it's the second wave coming, whether it's still the first wave lingering, which is what I think. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have any comments, questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll talk to you real soon. Be well. Bye bye.